Good afternoon, everybody. This is Sharon with Connecting the Dots, and it's Friday, December 21st, 2018, and this is my sky today. What it looks like, there's a, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but, you know, anyway, there's a weird-looking plane or whatever that is. I should probably use my other camera. I found some flash drives today. Anyway, there I go with that anyway again. I made a video yesterday of my sky, which was totally different than today. But I think that it had some dings in it or something, because it's got one of those deleted things on it, and which is fine. I just need to go back and edit it, because there were some things I said in there that I did not think through clearly, and I need to change that. But I have to tell you, I have been learning so much. I thought I knew how to use my phone. I know nothing, Jon Snow. Sorry, Game of Thrones. I didn't say you, I said I. Anyway, I'll probably get dinged for that too. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to get dinged for, but I'm learning. So I'm probably going to slow down on this and just stick to my sky, talking about that. And, you know, and try to focus on one or two things and get those straight, so that I have actually all the information that I need. I'm also giving a shout out to Steve at Think About It. I just became a Patreon on your website today. I've learned a lot from you. I've been watching, you know, your videos and stuff for a while, and I have learned a lot, as well as from It Can Be Great, as well as from GSM, as well as Adept 2030, as well as, I'm trying to name everybody. I learned a lot from Space Shot 76, SGT Report, which I have mentioned before, and there's some other, you know, Oppenheimer Ranch Project, which I have mentioned before, Ice Age Farmer. Anyway, I just want to let y'all know that I'm running out of money here. I've donated as much as I can to everything that I need to. I get it now. I think I'm figuring things out now. I just have to learn how to be more clear so that can be effective. But I have to say, I have, you know, sitting down and reading all the terms and conditions and privacy policies and this and that. I mean, everybody, I mean, all, you know, Facebook, Google, YouTube, all of you guys are really great. I mean, y'all have really helped me. I can tell y'all are trying to help me, because it's either God sending me the answers, because every time I ask, I get something from somebody. So it's either God or the text. I don't know. But somebody's helping me, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please forgive me if I have said anything that I shouldn't have said, you know, because I don't understand everything. I am still a child. I figured that out. But anyway, I'm learning. I'm going to have to slow down and take my time so that I get it right and don't make any mistakes. And I hope everybody understands that. And I'm going to try to help and share all y'all's information. I probably need to make a list of all the people. I mean, you can look on my playlist how many people I've followed. I've been doing this for a couple of years. I just didn't, you know, one day wake up and go, oh, I'm going to support all these people. But that's not what happened. I've been following y'all for a while. I need to express, you know, my husband, you know, took his own life in February 2013. And I kind of went into a coma until I went into the hospital with congestive heart failure a couple of years ago, which is another story in a long, huge mess with medical bills and trying to get my Social Security and disability, which I never got, by the way. But I did finally get my survivor benefits. But that was only, and I have to say this, after President Trump was elected. So, I've done my research on Obama, and I guess maybe I'm not supposed to say that, no Obama, I'm sorry, whatever, but if this gets deleted, then I'll redo it or whatever. I can't redo the Sky because I'm still learning how to do videos, and I'm learning how to use my phone. But the podcast, the Podbeans, the I got the Discord, but I haven't used it yet. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. I just started learning about my phone and how to set everything up so I can get people's notifications properly and correctly. So if I haven't, replied to any of you, then I will. Just give me some time, because I have Christmas and my grandchildren, and I had to go do all my shopping last night. That's a shout out to Five Below and Target. Thank you very much. Saved quite a bit of money going to Five Below, by the way. I hope I can say that too. Anyway, I'm really having fun with all this, but one of the reasons why I'm doing this is because it's a serious, what's going on is, going to be life-changing. And I'm still learning and trying to connect all the dots, as you all know. And if y'all have any comments, please feel free. You can share my information. I'm not going to, I'm not like that with the copyright stuff and all that stuff. I understand it, and I need to get more familiar with all of that, what I can say, who I can support. I don't understand why we can't say, certain politicians and well-moneyed, influential politicians and others, we should be able to say what we want. And I got a problem with not being able to say that, but I do understand, that just this whole experience of me getting on Facebook, and I thought I knew how to use stuff. I'm going to reveal to y'all something about myself. When I got on Google, I was so afraid. It was like, oh my gosh, I've got a Google, page. I didn't realize it was the same platform like Facebook. So anyway, but and I know that it's supposed to be gone in 4 months, but it's still been a good experience, and I'm meeting some really good people on Facebook. I just had this, fear, and fear is what's stopping everybody from living. All this fear has got to go. Does anybody feel the same way? Am I the only one? Anyway, I also had my first challenge yesterday. I had my first challenge about arguing with family members about, President Trump, and me joining the Trump team. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. I learned something, though, spiritually. Anytime it hurts your heart when you're trying to convince somebody, instead of getting angry, because I did right at first, I was really angry, and then I had to stop and think. But they got angry with me, and, and I respect their opinion. I want them to know that. As you can see, the sky's getting cloudier, but I want them to know that. I love you. I'm just trying to, speak up for myself and what I believe, too. Because I've done part of the research, and no, I don't know everything. And I'm still connecting the dots, and that's why I named my channel that, because this is a work in progress, guys. We all have to work together and share information, and we need to form our own group, guys. I didn't know about the groups and all that. It's like learning how to be friends and learning how to do business and, be creative with respect for others, and not, no copyright infringement. So if I ever do that to anybody, I am sorry. I'm still learning all these terms and conditions. I want to get a spreadsheet. My brother, Duncan Porter, you should go check him out. He's got a YouTube channel as well. And he posted on my Facebook page today, all the articles of the amendments. And I had an idea, that I could we're going to work together to put our own spreadsheet about all the amendments, in the Constitution. And have a column on there about violations and another column right beside that saying the violators, and another column, the dates, and, it's probably some other data. It's going to be a work in progress. I haven't got it all figured out yet, but I have the idea. So if any one of you want to take that idea, go ahead, it's fine, but just let me know so we can all work together on it. I have lots of ideas that I want to share because I think they're good information, but, I can't do it all by myself. And I'm having trouble, with people understanding me right now because they've never seen me like this. They know that I've been studying comparative religions and political history and different things, but nobody ever wants to talk about it. And I think that's part of the problem, that, having our government make all of our laws behind our back. And yes, there's the online Federal Register, but it is voluminous. But if you want to find out something, that's the place to go. If you really want to know what business is going on, in the government. But it's so lengthy, and they word it the way they do. I mean, it's ambiguous in places, so it's subject to interpretation. The newer laws, but not the amendments in the Constitution, not our Constitution. Those were not ambiguous. They have been, in my opinion only, they have been twisted, perverted, reinterpreted, and information's being withheld from the people, so they think what they're getting on the news is facts because they've always gotten their information that way. And it's just time for everybody to wake up. And I know everybody's heard that do your own research thing, but it is so imperative that you do, because you're not going to learn. Maybe you will learn. I wouldn't have learned how to communicate and all of this if I hadn't have, had this passion to help President Trump and all of the QAnons. I follow a lot of the QAnons. At first it was just Informed Talk, and then it was Pray Medic. And Pray Medic, he's the bomb. And they don't know me. They don't know who I am or anything. I just follow them. And I don't agree with everybody's interpretations of it, but there's some I do. But we need to help our fellow people, our QAnon people and everybody out there trying to get to the truth and get it out. And I think we should form our own group, if that's possible. I don't even know if it can be done, with all this Google, legal, YouTube. It's crazy. It's insane. But, I trust in President Trump. He knows what he's doing. I'm going to do what he says. And President Trump, if you need to tell me, not to say something or do something, you can say it to me directly, because I am not going to get mad about it. That's what our parents do, is tell us what we need to do. And do we get mad at them and start finger pointing and stuff? I've seen some kids do that. I have seen kids do that, and they're learning it by behaviors. And people just do not realize. I didn't either, and I'm still subject to it. I'm still trying to work through. Have been my ideas and my beliefs have been programmed, or, all of that. And it is true. You only know what you were told when you were born, and that's the best, unless you rise above that and start researching. And I think all my research was done. It was destiny. I was preparing myself. God was preparing me for this time. And I'm here. I'm speaking up. Anybody wants to help me connect the dots, please do so and leave comments. And I'm just a grandmother, guys, but I am going to work my grandma heart out to do the right thing here and make everybody. It's not like I want to make everybody healthy, but I do want to help people and lead them to whatever next step they need to get to even get where I'm at. And I am way behind in technology-wise, using the phone. And if my son-in-law was telling me, do it yourself when I'd ask him questions, and now I totally understand why, he said that. So I won't mention his name, but, I love you, son-in-law. And I love you, daughter. And I love you, grandchildren, and I love all of you. And I hope that God's grace shines down on you today. I pray that. I'll pray that all day because I talk to God just like I'm talking to you. It's the only way I know how to do it. You know, I try to be careful about how I interpret things online. So, you know, people might read what I'm saying and then listen to me and go, is this the same woman? Yes, it is. I assure you. And everybody that knows me personally knows this to be true. I have always been honest with them to the best of my ability. I might have lied a couple of times when I called in sick back in the day. You know, who hasn't done that? And, you know, I've seen a lot of other things that, you know, have happened too. But anyway, I don't want to get off topic, and I do that a lot. So I am so disorganized, and I'll stay that way until I get prioritized. So these little videos help me, even if nobody sees them. I hope y'all do one day. But anyway, this is my Sky. That was my rant today, and it actually was a little bit of a rant. But Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a wonderful holiday. Be safe, be happy, be full of love, and project it onto your... Hi, baby. How are you doing? Good, good. Okay. My neighbors. Everybody's been watching me do this, so I think they kind of have an idea of what I'm doing now. Anyway, thank you. Love you. Merry Christmas. Bye.